Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Coffee Time, and this is Sami again. And here is today, 8th January 2023, and from Netherlands. Uh, Without further ado, let's check what we wanna do. This is still old project. This is Shablon, and what's the point here? I want here. This is get method, and that's okay for what I wanna show you. Here we want to search in our database, and then we want to edit it. Okay, we want to edit that object and put it back. And let me here check in my database, for example. uh, Here I have here, as you see, I have here employee table. What happened? Okay, here I have here two employee, and each of those employee here we have addresses. I have to click twice, I don't know why. Here is addresses, and each of those employee has two addresses. This is the point. What we want to do now, let's see here. Okay, I want to say where my info, for example, and here I want to say, first of all, we want to take that object from database with this asking search ID. This is just simple as simple, and that context wants to go to employee. uh, Let me check it. uh, Context dot employee dot where, for example, uh, x, and let's go for lambda x dot employee ID is equal to search ID. Okay, this is this. Okay, and now I wanna say here we have include list, and that is addresses. Okay, and I wanna say you go to the database, take a look for this condition. If you find it, include addresses, I mean that two addresses. Okay, and here uh, I wanna say first are default. First one in database which met this condition, take that for me, one thing. Okay, and here in that one thing, now I want to say, let me get that, for example, say okay, my info, and let's see my info, for example. Let's first of all check it, because I want to see, or what. Let's check it. Let's check. This is simple edit, because edit is the simplest one here in this form, because sometimes you have to make a deal with foraging keys and other tables. Edit, you don't have that problems, because you get object from database and you put that back with some changes. Okay, let me go for search ID 1, that is employee number 1, and here employee number 1, and these are addresses which you saw in database. Okay, this is normal one. And now let me say here, if you search for that one, for example, I want only have the names in addresses, I mean. Okay, I want to say here when you found that object. Now I want to say here, for example, I want now filter my employee on base of addresses. for example, here I want to say if my info, which is that dot addresses, and I want to here say addresses dot select dot select, and here we go for lambda. See, for example, I want to say if the name of that object, for example, if the name of that object contains a, if in this addresses I want to say f3a, and we get if name contain name1 dot contains, for example, this let me see, if contain this, I want to say if the first name name1 contain a, then then what you say, this is the let me do this, and we need front, let's say here. Okay, let me go next, and here if that contains that employee, what it say, okay, it's a list of, okay, now let me see first my info. Here contains a, of let me here, oof, sorry guys, I'm going to remove this and here my info addresses dot select C, for example, name یک dot contains 3 assay and 2 3, and this I want to go further than my info, then I want to say my info dot employee name is equal to test1, like this. Okay, you found it in database. If you found that employee, and then go check the address, first address, if first address has contain a, then my employee name going to change to this. Good. Let me clean it up or see, or I have here some errors or no. Okay, with other word, now let's check it out. Oh yeah, no. And then I want to say underline context, that's because I want now save my changes, and here I say context dot save changes here, and now let me run it, because we want to change it. Okay, we want to take a object, check address, if condition met, change to that, save it again to that database. I go for employee number 1, execute. Okay, see, now the name is test1. You see, condition met. And now let's check in our database. Here is employee. Look, we have now employee in our database. Okay, number 1 is now employee test, the name is test1. Okay, and now let's say if the name addresses is and now say test2, and now again if I run it, it go check database, is take database with the ID, and then if the address contains change the name to test2. Take a look here, we don't have test2 in our database, and here is also addresses. You see, let's now run it again. Execute. Take a look, now we have test2. Okay guys, I have to say that edit and get are almost the same one. Okay, and if we want to check a condition, that's here true, we are check it here. And if we want change something, for example, we want to say now state is something new, okay, we change it. But the point is something else. The point is sometimes we want to test situation. We want to test situation, not only my code, and I want to test my working ground where I'm working, and that's why. And now more explaining, you get it. Have a nice day, and this is how it's work, and ciao.